The good part about my role is that we are able to deliver professional developments, coaching, which is going to be huge, and of course, getting to talk to other administrators on how there are more effective ways and strategies in which they can implement procedures and, of course, different uh, ways for educators to connect with their students for those who are diverse learners or in the special education department. And so, for example, coaching, what I normally do is I'll usually reach out at the beginning of the school year. Who are your new diverse learning educators? Are they seasoned, or are they, when I say seasoned, are they new to just your school or are they new to the district? If they're new to the district, this is going to be a priority number one. So just kind of getting them acclimated to what the classroom setting should look like. Of course, making sure classroom management is key because, again, when I think about educators, I'm thinking to myself that instructional piece, I shouldn't be concerned about that. And you shouldn't be concerned about that. You've already proven that you're smart because, you're an educator, right? But that classroom management thing, man, when I tell you, it is for me, and I think for every educator, it should be, priority number one, because you can't teach if the classroom is in disarray. And so coming into classrooms and making sure that I'm coaching teachers on the classroom management piece. And then afterwards, we'll talk about instructional practices. Those are ways in which, as long as that educator is getting that knowledge, they're able to directly impact the students. And of course, the best part about it is when that educator becomes a seasoned veteran, they're able to pass on that knowledge to the next person and so on and so forth. Of course, if you have an effective school procedure, and of course, if you have effective educational mentoring going on. And so the professional developments come in, and that's the second part of my role, is where we have an opportunity to then talk to the whole group, right? And so I like to edutain, as you could probably already guess. I like to edutain. And of course, I feel like people are either flattering me or I might be doing a good job. Somebody mentioned to me, they reached out and said, hey, which professional development are you putting on for this particular PD day? And I said, oh, well, unfortunately, I won't be doing anything. And he's like, well, let me know the next time because I enjoyed your professional development. I said, okay, great, wonderful. And so, but the best part about the professional developments is they allow for me to not only connect with those educators, but to hear those concerns and to be able to directly help them with strategies that will, again, directly impact the students in the classroom. And I think that that's the most important part is, sometimes, and of course, I had one PD that I didn't like, and I wish I can get it back because I feel like I was just talking to them. I didn't individualize it for that school, and that's my fault, only because I got some different directives from my director. But because of the way things are moving, you're able to individualize your professional developments for that school. And so going forward now, I definitely want to make sure that I'm able to hear those concerns for that particular school, especially if you have some students who may need to have a different method or for you to have a different method for them as an educator. And of course, man, execute it, execute. I come in and observe, see if we can tweak it if necessary, and bada bing. And then lastly, when we talk about the administration, when I have conversations with them, they're able to, again, similar educators tell me exactly what they're looking for. But this one is not just the direct impact per se, it's more of procedures. What needs to happen to make sure that all of my students who are diverse learners are taken care of? Or for our special education department, what are they lacking? What are they missing? What trainings can you provide, Mr. Cole, in order to make sure that they are on pace with the other educators at other schools who are doing a phenomenal job and raising the bar for their diverse learners? So being able to do some coaching, professional developments, and of course, talk to administrators is a way in which I'm able to directly impact students at a larger scale.